students, how are you? Are you fine, doing well? I'm very happy to have a short review of all parts of speech. Okay, let's begin. Parts of speech are the fundamental categories into which words are classified based on their grammatical and syntactical functions within sentences. These categories help us understand the role each word plays in conveying meaning and structure in the English language. There are 8 traditional parts of speech in English language. Okay, the first one, nouns. Okay, number 2, the second one, pronouns. Third one, verbs. The fourth one, number 4, adjectives. The fifth one, number 5, adverbs. The sixth one, number 6, prepositions. The seventh one, number 7, conjunctions. And the last one, number 8, interjections. Let's go ahead. Nouns. Okay, words that name persons, places, things, animals, or ideas. Okay, pronouns. Words that stand in for a noun. Verbs. Words that express action or state of being. Adjectives, words that describe nouns or pronouns. Adverbs, words that describe verbs. Prepositions, words that connect a noun and its modifiers to another component of the sentence. Conjunctions, words that join nouns, verbs, or other parts of a sentence. And the last one, interjections, words that express emotion, shock, and the like. Now let's come and study one by one. Number 1, nouns. The letter A stands for nouns. Words that denote a person, place, thing, animal, or idea are called what? Or called nouns. Or generally we can say that whatever you see, if you can see the persons, if you can see the places, things, animals, anything you want, they have names, so they are called what? Nouns. And nouns have many kinds. Let's have a look at 2 kinds, proper nouns and the common nouns. Okay, proper nouns. These are nouns referring to proper persons or places. For example, we have Sadiq, Alex, David, Lisa, United Kingdom, Kabul, Toronto, India, and so on, etc. And let's have common nouns. These are nouns referring to common things or animals. For example, chair, fruit, water, chicken, etc. Okay, here we have a note. This note is very much useful and you can differentiate the common nouns from proper nouns. Okay, we do not translate proper nouns while common nouns are always translated. Yeah, of course. If my name is Sadiq, it may give the meaning of honest. Okay, Sadiq, it gives the meaning of honest. So when I go to USA from Afghanistan or from somewhere else, so my name does not change. I do not translate my name to honest. That is the same. That's why that is a proper noun referring to a proper person. Okay, so here common nouns are always translated, like chair. Chair is translated into chauki or chaukai, kursi, like this. Okay, so number 2 is proper nouns are not directly pluralized, while common nouns are easily pluralized. So here we see that proper nouns, they are not directly pluralized. For example, if I say, I have seen 20 Sadiqs, that's wrong, that's incorrect. So I have to pluralized it as using its units. Okay, so we can say here that I have seen 20 persons by the names of Sadiq. Okay, that's all right. If we come to common nouns, then I can say I have bought 20 chairs. That's all right. Let's go ahead. Pronouns. The letters P or O stands for pronouns, and pronouns are words that are used instead of nouns to do what? to avoid their further repetition in sentences. We do not use pronouns directly for nouns. No. Whenever they are very much boring, so we use pronouns instead of them. Mr. Ahmadi, look at the example. Mr. Ahmadi is working with ABC company, and Mr. Ahmadi is one of the honest employees of this company. Okay, Mr. Ahmadi and ABC company is repeated for 2 times or twice. So here we want to avoid the further repetition of Mr. Ahmadi and the ABC company in the sentence. So we use the subject pronoun he and it. Let's have the sentence. Okay, Mr. Ahmadi is working with ABC company and he is one of the honest employees of it. It stands for the ABC company and he stands for what? Ahmadi, Mr. Ahmadi. Okay, let's go ahead. Subject pronouns. What are subject pronouns? But before coming to subject pronouns, let's know what are subjects or what is subject. Let's have a short definition of subject. A subject is the doer of an action. Example, Asif teaches history. Okay, who teaches history? Asif. Asif does this activity, performs this activity, that is teaching. So here, the doer of an action is Asif. Or also we can say Shams works hard. Who works hard? Shams works hard. So here in this sentence, the doer and the performer of the action is Shams. We have another definition for subject. A subject is the person, place, thing, or animal that we talk about. Great. For example, we have Karim is a pilot. Liz is a reporter. So we have just talked about Karim and Liz. We don't see any activity, okay, main activity to show action here in these sentences. Karim is a pilot. Liz is a reporter. Okay, so now let's have subject pronouns. SPRO stands for subject pronouns. Subject pronouns are those pronouns that are used in the subject position, in subject place, in sentences. Okay, what are subject pronouns? Subject pronouns are 7 in numbers. I, we, you, they, he, she, and it. Okay. Examples with subject pronouns. What are subject pronouns? Again, I, we, you, they, he, she, and it. Example, I and Liz are at the library. So here in this sentence, you see that the subject I is used, subject pronoun I is used, and Liz. Liz is the subject also in the sentence. We have 2 subjects here in this sentence, I and Liz. Remember, I is always used as a subject pronoun whenever we refer to ourselves, okay? So we do not use the noun for that, okay? So here in this sentence, I plus Liz, 2 persons, I plus Liz, 2 persons, Liz accompanies I. So here we use we. We are at the library. So we is used instead of I and Liz in this sentence. Sam and Lisa always work out in the evenings. Here in the sentence we have 2 subjects. One is Sam and one is Lisa. They work out in the evenings. So the subject pronoun for them is they. They always work out in the evenings. They is used instead of Sam and Lisa in the sentence. Here we have another example. Mr. Brown guided me correctly. Who guided me? Who did this action? Who performed this action? Mr. Brown. So Mr. Brown is male and in singular, and now I use he. He for Mr. Brown. He guided me correctly. Let's have another example for a nurse. The nurse was kind enough. Who was kind enough? The nurse. So I was talking about a nurse. So I can say she was kind enough. And have another example for things. The racing car was super fast. It was super fast. So it is used instead of the racing car. Okay, object pronouns. Object pronouns. But before coming to object pronouns, let's study object itself. What is object? Okay, an object is the receiver of an action. Great. Example, Asif teaches history to Ali. Who receives the action in the sentence? Ali. Ali is benefited by the teaching of Mr. Asif. Asif is the doer or performer of the action. So Ali receives the action. Here, Ali is the receiver of the action who is called object of a sentence. And Shams works hard for his company. For what? For his company. His company receives his benefit, okay? He's working. So here, company is the object of the sentence. Okay, what are object pronouns? OPRO stands for object pronouns. Object pronouns are those pronouns that are used in the object position in sentences. The same as subject pronouns. We had subject pronouns. Subject pronouns were using instead of subject in sentences. But here we have object pronouns. Object pronouns are also used in object position in sentences. Okay, what are object pronouns? They are very much easy. Object pronouns are also 7 in number. Me, us, you, them, him, her, and it. Okay, go ahead. Object pronouns. Let's have some examples with object pronouns. And OPRO stands for object pronouns. Me, us, you, them, him, her, it. Okay, Ivan and Liz talked to me. Who talked to me? Ivan and Liz talked to me. Whenever I'm the object and the receiver of an action, okay, so I don't use my name, because if I use my name, so people may think that I'm someone else. So here may is always used as the object pronoun. Angie and Liz talk to me and Wali. Okay, to me and Wali. Me and Wali. Here in this group, I and Wali are together. So for two persons, when they are objects, we use as. They talk to as. Sam and Lisa helped you. You is the object pronoun in this sentence. We use you directly to a person when is standing in front of us, or is the second person that we are talking with him. Mr. Brown guided Weiss and Marzia correctly. Guided who? Weiss and Marzia. Weiss and Marzia were guided. Okay, that's great. So here in this sentence, he guided them correctly. Instead of Mr. Brown, we use the subject pronoun he. And instead of Weiss and Marzia, we use the object pronoun them in this sentence. The nurse treated the patient with kindness. She treated him or her with kindness. So here in this sentence, you can see that the nurse treated the patient with kindness. She treated him. Here the patient can be male or female. Him or her with kindness. So here him and her, they are what? They are object pronouns. Example, the software was successfully installed on my laptop. It means that my laptop received, okay, is the receiver of the action here in the sentence. So laptop is singular. Use it as object pronoun. So here I say it was successfully installed on it. The first it refers to the subject pronoun software, and the second it refers to object pronoun laptop. Adjectives. ADJ stands for adjectives. What's the definition? Adjectives are words that are used to modify a noun or a pronoun. Great. Example, Yvonne is an intelligent person. What kind of person is Yvonne? Yvonne is an intelligent person. We just modified Yvonne with the word intelligent. So here intelligent is an adjective. Angie is more talented than Sam. Who is more talented? Angie. So here in this sentence, we just defined Angie with the word talented. Talented is an adjective in this sentence. Lisa bought a black car. What kind of car? A black car. So here this black, this color defines the car. So here black is an adjective. Mr. Brown always reads interesting stories. What kind of stories? He reads interesting stories. So interesting modifies or defines stories. So here in the sentence you can see that interesting is an adjective. Afghanistan is a mountainous country. Here you can see that what kind of country is Afghanistan? Mountainous country. Here mountainous defines the country or the Afghanistan, the whole country. So that is an adjective. Here Afghan national flag has 3 colors. What are they? They are black, red, and green. So these colors are also adjectives. Verbs. The letter V stands for verbs. What's the definition? Verbs are words that are used to show actions or state of beings. Here we have example. Hudman plays football every day. Plays. Okay, what does Hudman do? Play. Okay, plays. So here the action verb is play. Mr. Biden announced the new immigration law. Who announced? Mr. Biden. Mr. Biden is the subject and the verb is announced here, the second form of announce. Afghanistan imports some of its goods from China. Import is a verb. And Afghanistan is still a developing country. In the sentence, we use is, okay, the to be verb. So here in this sentence, you can see that there is no any action done. So here we have a state of being. In which state is Afghanistan? In a developing stage. Okay, parents should bring up their children properly to make a sound society. So parents should bring up. Bring up is also a verb. What kind of verb it might be? It is a phrasal verb. Okay, let's come down to another example. Here in this example, make is also a verb. Okay, so the example here we have, if there is no blue, there is no green. Again, state of being. No blue, no green. It means that no water, no agriculture, no plantation. Let's have adverbs. The letters ADV stands for adverbs. Adverbs modify verbs, adjectives, or other adverbs to provide additional information about how, when, where, or to what degree an action is performed. They often end in ly, but not always. Examples are quickly, very, often, or often, and here. Example, Walkman runs quickly. Okay, Walkman runs quickly. In this sentence, quickly modifies the verb ran. How he runs quickly. It shows the style or way of happening of this action. Let's come down to another example. Shaista cooked dinner very tasty. What? Very tasty. Very defines the word tasty, which is an adjective. Jamil put the fruit here. So here is what? An adverb of place. Let's have another example. Javed works hard. Yes, how he works? He works hard. The word hard modifies the verb works. So here it is called an adverb. It modifies the verb. Example, another example, eating too much will make you ill. Okay, eating too much. Much is also an adverb. So too is also an adverb. This too modifies or defines much. One adverb defines another adverb in this sentence. Thank you. Let's have another topic, that is prepositions. The letters P or EP stands for prepositions. A short definition. Okay, what is the short definition? Prepositions, words that connect a noun and its modifiers to another component of the sentence. Or, very easy definition, prepositions show the relationship between nouns or pronouns and other words in a sentence. They usually indicate location, direction, time, or the means by which an action is performed. Common prepositions include in, on, under, before, and with. Let's have some examples. People speak slowly at the library. At. What is at? At shows the relationship between people and the library. If we omit and eliminate this word at from the sentence, so the sentence becomes nonsense. Let's have another example. Weiss is at the hospital. Rona is in the hospital. Look at the sentences. They are very different, but maybe they seem simple, but the meaning is different. Weiss is at the hospital. It means that he is at the hospital, but he's not patient or he's not ill. And when we say Rona is in the hospital, it means Rona is in bed in the hospital. Check your internet connections before the class begins. What's before here in the sentence? A preposition. It shows relationship. In the last example, the police found a criminal and brought him now under investigation. What? Under investigation. What's under in the sentence? Under is a preposition. It shows relationship between two parts of a sentence. Okay, let's come to another topic, that is conjunctions. The letters C, O, and J stands for conjunctions. Okay, definition. Conjunctions are words that join nouns, verbs, or other parts of a sentence. Or conjunctions connect words, phrases, or clauses within sentences. They can show relationships such as addition and contrast, but, cause and effect, because, and more complex relationships between ideas. Okay, example, the president and the ministers held an urgent meeting. What? And. Here, the and, it means the president held a meeting, the ministers held a meeting. Two similar sentences are connected with the word and that is called conjunction. Let's have another example. The teacher presented useful grammar lessons last night, but most of the students were absent. Two opposite sides, okay? One is students that they were, and the second one is the teacher that presented a useful grammar lesson or useful grammar lessons. And these two opposite sides are connected with the word but. But is a conjunction. Let's have another example. The applicant scored 10 out of 100 because he didn't know the principles of academic writing. Here we use because. Why? Because to show cause and effect in the sentence. And the last part of speech is interjections. The letters int or j stands for interjections. Interjections are short exclamatory words or phrases that express strong emotions or reactions. They stand apart from the rest of the sentence and don't necessarily follow grammatical rules. Examples are wow, oh, no, and ouch. Let's have some examples with sentences. Wow, the baby is so cute. Okay, next example. Hurrah, we won the match. When you are very happy for a match. Okay, let's have another example. Here we have oops, I dropped my glasses on the road. You got very sad and happy for that action. Oh no, I forgot to call my mom on time. Oh, it's very late. Okay? Bravo, bravo, you achieved the perfect result. When someone gets a good result, a positive result. And the last one, ouch, that hurt me. And this was a short review of parts of speech. Thanks for being with us. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe our channel for more and more videos. Thank you.